It is currently 3:45 a.m. and me and Milo and some horses. And we are getting ready to go to Flagstaff to help my dad move his cows to a new pasture. So let's go check out the horses in the back, and we are gonna be headed to Flag, and I'm gonna take you guys with me today. Okay, we've got Teddy, Coda, and a new little gray filly that is Taryn's new horse. You guys have seen Taryn on my channel before. So there's those guys. They're headed to Flag with me. I'm gonna ride Teddy. My dad's gonna ride Coda. I've been having him down here with me to get roped on, but it's good for him to go do ranch work too. Coda is my dad's horse. And then the little gray filly is gonna be dropped off at Taryn's house. Okay, so Coda is my dad's horse, you guys. Remember we picked him up in Flagstaff when we took Miss Black Velvet home. But my dad likes to still use him for cow work and stuff, so I told him I'd throw him in the trailer. And then Teddy, you guys have seen Teddy before, and he is a horse that me and Cisco have owned for about a year. And we bought him from a ranch. They're called the Bar Y, and they're based out of Idaho, and they do a lot of ranch work. So when we got Teddy, he did a lot of ranch work, and he's solid in that way. And we just started roping on him, and so we've turned him into a finished head horse. But today we're gonna go take him up there because Teddy is actually consigned to the Pitzer Ranch spring sale. He's lot number 55, so we will be getting some sale videos of him. It is currently 42 degrees in Wickenburg, but I'm sure that'll be the high in Flagstaff today. So we've got a wild rag, and we're gonna make sure we're dressing warm. The one thing I've always really liked about horses is the connections and the friends I've made. And then it always seems like it's getting better. So the little filly in the back, the gray one, Taryn's got to pick a new name for her, so maybe she'll reveal the name to us in today's video. But we had an older horse to sell, and this lady really liked him, but her problem was that she had bought a 3-year-old thinking, or her husband bought it thinking they would want a colt to work with, and even though this colt is super, super gentle, any 3-year-old needs consistent riding, and this lady just doesn't have time. She doesn't want to. She wants a solid older horse that can sit and still jump on and go ride whenever you want. So we had that, and she asked me if I could help sell the filly. And funny thing, about a month ago, Taryn messages me and says, hey, I'm looking for a younger horse, a project that I can kind of take along myself. So she tells me about her and kind of lets me know what she's like, and I get in contact with Taryn's parents and let them know what she's like, and they think that she might work. And so we all met up one day, and everyone tried out the horses, and it ended up working out perfectly. And so Taryn's family bought that colt from the lady, and then the lady bought our older horse. So everyone kind of got what they needed. I think that there is a horse for everyone. Everyone needs a different horse at a different time. It's awesome how it can work out perfectly like that. You can just always be honest about your horses when you represent them, because there's always going to be a horse for someone. Everyone likes something different. There's something for everyone. There's no reason to lie when you represent your horse, because no matter what the quirk is, there's going to be someone out there that's okay with it. They might even think it's cute, and they'll be okay with it. So that's a little food for thought at 4 a.m. with Amry. Okay, it is exactly 2 hours later. We are approaching Flag, and it's 26 degrees. So definitely a climate change. That's one crazy thing about Arizona. You can go from desert to mountain in 3 hours. 2 hours, I guess. We are in pine tree country now. Sun's slowly starting to come up. There's enough light to look at all the pine trees. It's pretty cool. We're getting close. Milo loves the fresh, cool air of Flagstaff. Come on, buddy. Okay, we made it to Flagstaff. Hi, Taryn. We're gonna get our horses saddled. It's a lot colder here. We dropped off the gray colt. She officially has a name. What's her name?
Fergie.
Fergie. It's a good name. So we're gonna get all of our horses saddled, and then my dad's gonna be back here shortly. I had to go drop a car off so that we have a ride back after we move some cows, and so we'll get the horses saddled. Okay, getting all loaded up. Milo, are you so happy?
It's gonna bite.
He's like, let's go, boys. You ready, Bug?
Yes.
You ready, Taryn? You ready, Tammy?
Yep.
You ready, Bryce?
Yep.
And then we got Brian and Ted and my dad up there.
That way, just spread out where you kind of see each other and the freeway, and then one of you will probably bump into Bryce. And Tammy will be, give them a little time, so don't trot. Bryce, if you want to come this way and bounce, just kind of, if the mama keeps trying to pass back, there's probably something wrong, so let her go.
So everyone has kind of split off. We keep each other in sight and kind of zigzag through these trees. These trees make it really easy for the cows to hide in them, so we really need to zigzag and make sure we're getting everything. So we're gonna get them pushed to the dirt tank where we'll hold them up, and then we'll wait for everyone. So I've got my dad on that side and then Taryn on this side of me, so just kind of zigzagging through the trees and keeping an eye on everyone.
That way.
Is that where the calves were?
Where the 3 calves were. Okay. So maybe the calves will fall in the trees. And there are some there. So when we get going a ways, send someone over to kick those.
Okay.
So we'll go back.
So we got some cows right here, but we know Brian found some calves that way that were bedded down. So they're gonna go look and see if there's anything out that way. Bryce is going to see if there's anything up in that corner. Me and Taryn will watch over these ones and make sure they don't go anywhere. So we got a handful with us, and we went and kind of got 2 groups and put them together and rode kind of down the fence line a little to see if we could find any more. But now we're just headed back to water, and then we'll have all of them there and we can get a count and see what we're missing or if they're all there. Okay, so all of us have come from different directions, and some of us met up, and then we're all pushing our groups of cows to the water. And once we get to the water, we're going to let them kind of chill out a little bit, and then my dad will ride through and see if there's any cows missing calves or calves missing their mamas. And, you know, they'll just kind of be crying out for them. We'll see who's going to mother up with each other and make sure everyone's paired up if they need to be. If they're not, then we go ahead and kick them out of the group, and we're going to leave them in the pasture. There's still feed and water in this pasture, and we're going to leave them behind today because they've probably bedded their calf down somewhere out there and told them to stay while they were going to go in for water. So we don't want them to get separated and leave their calves behind. So we will finish getting them squared up and kind of holding some while my dad finishes going through them. You guys maybe can hear, or maybe we'll wait see if a car goes by. You guys can see them at all. The highway's right there, and so there's some culvert bridge things, tunnels. So we're gonna get everything squared away and make sure everything's paired up, and we'll leave any mamas that don't have their babies or whatever, or babies that don't have their mamas, and we'll go under the bridge, and then we'll be taking them to the different pasture. And Milo's job during all of this is just to lay low because we don't want any upset mamas chasing him around. But he does pretty good at that. He's not super cow aggressive. Okay, we've got them all, so we just gotta get the gate open, and then we'll be pushing them under the tunnel. Okay. How's Sid doing?
Sid's doing perfect.
Is he always perfect? Does he ever do anything bad?
No.
So it's really fun when the cows start going slow like this. The calves, kind of like how I learned to rope a little bit. You just practice heeling them and stuff. Swinging your rope at them. So Taryn's getting to practice rope them and learn. Yeah, we have Curly and Coco. There's Curly. And that one's Coco. And those are the only two with names. So we can tell them apart. The one with the dirty butt? Sleepy Joe. Tammy's gonna name all of them. Is this Mr. Sleepy Joe? You have a poopy butt, Sleepy Joe. Mama cows keep scaring off Milo, and I don't want him to get left behind, so I got him on the horse with me. But it's a good thing that they scare him off, because then if there was ever coyotes or mean dogs, we want them to do that. But I don't want Milo to get left behind. So at this point, we had gone quite a ways, and some of these babies were getting pretty tired. And this guy that Taryn is carrying would just lay down, and then we'd try to pick him up, and he kind of scrambled away, and then he laid down again. So we finally got him up on Taryn, and she carried him. The mamas know where they're going, and so they're kind of just moving on, but some of these babies are getting tired because this is kind of the longest day they've ever had in their lives. They're just born weeks ago. But at this point, we're super close. We kind of have a smaller pasture within a smaller pasture, and then they can also go to kind of the holding pen with the ranch house, and there's some feed there. So that's where we took them all the way into to get some feed and water after that journey. We made it! I like to bring everyone in here and get some water and stuff, but they'll be able to go back out that gate tomorrow and get to the pasture for food. Pizza time! Oh my, you have a ram!
That's the one I told you about.
My mom says the sheep.
Oh, it's a sheep.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's the ram.
Oh.
So listen, I come over one day to water the bulls used to be across the road, the new paved road. And I show up to water them, and a freaking ram in there. Just showed up. A ram.
Look, it's up there!
We took it over to Colton
Oh.
Carson.
I think they've cut her.
Oh.
It ran away from him, and he saw it going across the freeway. And now it's back with the cows.
He's yours, Dad.
Well, now I feel bad. I was going to shoot him, but now I feel bad.
He's joking. Loves the cows.
That's Billy Bong over there.
Billy Bong. That is so funny. It just looks like he fits in.
He does fit in.
He's all, this is my clan, people. Okay, we're back to where we started with the trucks and trailers. We drove the old Yoder over here, And this is where we took off, and then we'll drive the trucks back there, go have some lunch, and then pick our horses up, and we're done for the day. A little bit.
Let's pretend I'm British on it.
Okay, pretend you're British. Let's hear your best.
That one name is Billy.
Billy, the beef cow.
Yonder is Dixie.
Dixie. What about this ram thing we got in here that just showed up and loves the cows?
That's Billy Bong over there.
Looking right now like a weirdo.
Are you guys just taking videos of each other? So you have a YouTube channel too?
Yeah.
Really?
You want to be on it?
Yeah.
And here's Brian. He's
YouTube famous.
all right, I guess.